Welcome back. She is pleased. I greet you once again. The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
Alright, everyone, welcome back. Last day of the fundraiser today. Hopefully everyone is doing well, having a good start to their weekend. Yo, what's going on, Certain? Nah, you're good. I was just finishing up some Twitch ads. Welcome on in. How you doing? What's going on? How's your weekend going? Wow, thanks for following, my guy. No, not much. That's alright. Sometimes just having, like, lazy weekends is fine, or not lazy, but, low-key, I guess, more to the point. We're just doing form runs today. It's nothing super exciting. I'm trying to, where is it? I'm trying to get 100% of all the Pokemon forms done, so we only have 28 remaining. We're getting there. Arceus is kind of the big one we have to get done. Lots we can get for it. So that's what we've been doing. As well as farming, like trying to farm some Tatsugiri tier 3. It's been going alright. It's going to take a little while, but I'm hoping that I can get all the forms done within like the next week or so. If I can do that, I'll be pretty happy. Ready to do your random... Hey, Josh, welcome back, man. You gotta get it coming soon, man. You've been at it for a little while. Yeah, it is. I think that's actually a plate we need. Hold up. Electric, yeah. That's big early on. Those plates get more common the later you go into a run. So the fact that we get one. Oh, you do? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You were saying you've been playing for a while. Sentret. Alright, we already have tier 3 Sentret. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great. Must have taken a lot of grinding to get there. I can only imagine what your playtime is for all of it. Yeah, just multi-attack is fine. Alright, nothing new in there, which is fine. We found just a random T3 Zeb Striker in Classic yesterday, which was hilarious. Keep using that. I want to try to max out the Pokeball so it gets removed from the pool. So that... 150 days roughly? 175? 163. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm close to that. Yeah, I'm at 18 or 118 days. So yeah, you've definitely put the time in for it. Yeah. If I had like started grinding kind of like earlier on in my play instead of playing like pseudo randomly, I think I could go for that. But like I think I'd be farther along. I still don't think I'd be able to get it done that fast. But that's right. I'm enjoying it now. Just having that checklist is really has added so much time to the game for me. I'm not fighting. I'm gonna try to fight it. Let's just see if we can. Yeah, we can. All right, cool. And we picked up a Soothe Bell. That's actually huge, like right away. And then afterwards, yeah. That's really nice so early on. Because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do after forms. Maybe I'll keep going for like IVs and natures and see what I can do with that. Yeah, I don't quite have a plan for that yet. Oh, I should have gone with the rare candy. Well. Kind of autopiloting a bit, which is fine. It happens. I want to get a second lure so we can get Tatsugiri out. Yeah, I figured I had sturdy. At least with us farming Arceus like this, we're gonna get like quite a few candies saved up for whenever it gets new variants. Oops. So I'm not gonna buy any eggs trying to get the natures we're missing from it. We'll just save them all up. We will spend it all on Tatsugiri though. Actually, out of curiosity. Tatsugiri. Yeah, we've hatched 175 Tatsugiris. Not all of them have been eggs, like candy eggs. But hopefully we're getting close to be able to get the tier 3 shiny for it. We'll still use it in doubles farming after we get the tier 3, just because it is so very good with Illuminate and Core Enforcer. And can solo Classic if it needs to. Biggest thing it struggles with, like Classic, is if you fight either Ether Foundation or Team Star, they start off with Clefable and Sylveon, respectively, at 165. So that could be a little rough. Alright, we got Tatsugiri there. Doesn't give us a shiny, but it gives us enough to get an egg. Oops. Oops. There we are. Multi-attack. Okay, now we get double battles. I don't think we faced a gym leader at 20, though, so we do have a double battle coming up. I'm gonna do it this way in case Core Enforcer doesn't KO the Turtwig. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna be replacing multi-attack with Hyper Voice whenever we get it. Alright. Forgot we don't have Hyper Voice yet. I was so used to last run just spamming Hyper Voiced that the muscle memory kicked in. No, we should be fine. It is a modest Arceus. Just for stuff like this, I prefer Hyper Voice and Astro Barrage to its physical set. Although I think its physical is better for like boss fights and stuff. That's a lot of Pokeballs really early on, which I appreciate. Nope, don't need Soak. Guess I could try to catch a couple of these to fill out the team a little more. Okay, Aqua's not bad. We can make that work. Unfortunately, in the beginning, it's kind of just roll things over. Take Great Balls so we hopefully don't have to expend, like, more than one Pokeball to catch something if we want it. There's Hyper Voice. Cool. Especially with an early Soul Dew, Hyper Voice should let us clear things out very quickly. Again, I need to try to catch stuff at some point. Take Reviver Seed. Alright, I'm going to do this. Okay. That's fine. I want to catch the Pawniard. Yeah, we'll go Forest. Ideally, I'd like to get to the mountain to try to find a, Ogerpon. $52. Okay, it takes a while. Ogerpon's one we're missing, I think, 4 forms for. Wow. 4 forms. Okay, that was way harder to say than I expected. But if we can get that, we might be able to get lucky and get 1 or 2 forms done. Assuming we can catch it. We don't have a Master Ball yet, so might be a big ask. Oops. I don't think I've really used a Word Ear. So I'm going to see if we can grab that. I have a ribbon for it, for Stantler, but I don't remember really using Word Deer much. Again, hopefully we don't have to worry about using any of these. 25, okay. But just in case. Do we need to memory shroom that? We'll see. I can't believe I still haven't found a, like, tier 2 or tier 3 Wurmple, Beautifly, Dustox, anything like that. I know they just added it, I think, the Halloween update, but still. There's Ice Shield Bash. And then I'm gonna slap. $46, do we need... Nah, we don't need that yet. I can just take the nugget. I'll probably do it before 50. Like, do the ether before 50. Yeah. Alright, that's all of the Pokeballs done before floor 50. That's huge. Yo, what's going on, Red? How you doing? Welcome on in. How's your weekend going so far? We already did ether it, so I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just slap a potion on this. Yeah. Hyper Voice and Core Enforcer. Alright, nothing to it. But we hatch a Tatsugiri and 2 Epic Eggs. Alright, Azelf, sure. Iron Thorns. Nice, and... Still no tier 3 Tatsugiri. Oh well. Very snowy. Oh, that's too bad. I actually haven't looked outside yet. We were supposed to get a little, but I'm gonna guess we didn't. It's going all right. I'm just gonna do this today, or for a little while, and then I'm heading over to my girlfriend's house to kind of spend some time with her family for a late Thanksgiving. That is my plan, and I am very much looking forward to it. Should be a good day. Yeah, hopefully it's not too snowy out, and we can get out and about more easily. Yeah, I figured I'd get some form runs in just a little bit. We're trying to 100% the forms in the game. So that's our current project, so to speak. Sticky web. Yes, a ton. I mean, it's 118 days played. So, yeah. I play it pretty much daily. I don't always stream it every time I stream, but I play it pretty much daily. It is my current addiction, I would say. Do we need water? We do not need water. That is one plate we don't need. Okay, I'm going to put this on Hyper Voice then. That's too bad. Guess I could slap. Could slap all these Sooth Bells on Tatsugiri. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, actually. It's fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to put him on Tatsugiri since it does have its tier 3 available right now. Alright, that'll be fine. Finish it off. We don't have to take Iron Barb's damage. We already have Psy Shield Bash on that thing. So let's do this. Another plate right away? Nice. Oops. There's that. Let's just double check that we need the stone plate. Grass, electric, psychic. Bug rock. Yep, that's one of them we need. Awesome. Setup moves are really good. Setup moves and abilities, so things like Sword Dance, Fly Away, Quiver Dance. Catch everything you reasonably want to or can. Don't focus too much on shiny luck. I'd recommend having like one main carry and then a couple other strong pieces that kind of shore up your weaknesses. Rather than like trying to build them all evenly, having one big source of strength and like a Pokemon or two to cover for whatever it's not great at. Hopefully that makes sense. What's the farthest you've gotten, I guess, would be the biggest thing to ask as well. Also helps to know that every Pokemon in the game is viable. Like every Pokemon except for Ditto has soloed Classic mode. So they're all viable, and Ditto's also very good, just hasn't soloed it yet. Egg moves are really good, so look through your Pokemon to see what has egg moves. Egg moves make Pokemon you might otherwise overlook very, very good. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna hit it. Ah, we got paralyzed on the first bounce. Why? No, we don't need Iron Defense. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if you want just any shiny at all, excuse me. Hold up. 190. Okay, 190 is still pretty good. If you're just looking for shinies in general, then yeah, it's endless mode. You get more vouchers and just more shinies in endless mode. Especially if you have a team set up, you can make a deep run. If you want a specific shiny, though, you're better off farming Classic and doing candy farming. Just kind of the way that works. Neither one of them are fast, but yeah. Yeah, 190 is still really good. Hopefully I don't spoil you on anything during this run. You can one thing that might help too is to pick like a couple Pokemon you really want to make work and just use them a ton. That way you can start to get like their passive and cost reductions and start getting eggs for them. That can be a big help as well. Passives make a huge difference for a lot of Pokemon. Easily, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, this game in general is a grind, to be sure. Yeah, once you figure out the first 100 floors, it's not too bad. And then you hit like the 110, or like 112, 114, 115 gauntlet. It gets a little rough if you're not ready for it. And then you have the 145 fight, which is a big hurdle for a lot of people. Again, there's ways you can definitely speed up the grind. You can like turn move animations off. You can speed up game speed, skip a lot of this stuff. There's ways you can speed it up so it doesn't take nearly as long. But, again, up to you. Man, we are getting status effects by everything. Also, in the Halloween patch, they changed the Elite Four, so you can only use your Terra once, I believe. So just learning how to use that, especially when you need it, can help you get through the Elite Four and hopefully 190. Full heal. That's all fine there. Keep pumping stuff in there. So, yeah, again, it's just a lot about learning how to use your Pokemon and just kind of when you can afford to not heal your Pokemon, if that makes sense. Like save it, like when you can afford to save your money, I guess is a better way to put it. Or else very quickly you can run out of money and be stuck in a rough situation. Cool. Astro Barrage there. Yeah. Arceus? I actually, like, don't think Arceus is the best, but I need, like, different forms on him, so I'm using it. But, I mean, Arceus is still solid. He's got really good base stats. Like, he just has 120 across the board. Solid egg moves. He is... You can't find him in the wild. He's only from the Legendary Up Machine. And there are better Legendaries, I think, for clearing Classic than Arceus. But again, he's solid. He costs a lot. I think he costs 9 without any cost reductions. Goes down to 7 if you have 2 of them. Yeah, he's the god Pokemon from Gen 5? Gen 4? In there somewhere. Yeah. And when you first get him, he costs 9. He has alright level up moves, just kind of in general. You can run him as like either a physical or special attacker, depending on like what natures and egg moves you have unlocked. But his big thing too is like he's almost like Mew. Yes, I used Yveltal a lot. Last week I want to say it was. He is very, very good in Classic. I would say he is better than Arceus. Yeah, I have. Here, I can show you real quick. So I have all the Pokemon in the game, and I have at least the base form shiny for all of them. Here he is. So, normal Yveltal, shiny Yveltal, tier 2 Yveltal. I don't have tier 3 yet. Yeah, he's really, really good. Whenever you get him, I'd work on using him a lot to get his passive. Soul Heart is a very, very good passive on him in Pokerogue. Basically, it keeps boosting his special attack. So it's great for just clearing out floors, and then in longer trainer fights as well. It does very well once you get that first knockout. And then Fiery Wrath is... Yeah, the first shiny is white. Oops. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Yeah, there's the first shiny. Pokerogue has multiple shiny multiple shiny tiers for a lot of the Pokemon, if you didn't know that. They have tier 2 or tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 for like 388 of the 570 possible starters. But yeah, once you get Yveltal, work on getting Soul Heart and then hopefully getting Fiery Wrath. They are both absolutely amazing on him. Clanger's Soul is also really good as a rare egg move, but again, it's going to take a little while to get that. But you still get Oblivion Wing as well is really, really good. Yeah, Yveltal is one of the best for Classic mode. For sure. Fiery Wrath is so good. Yeah, the purple is really sick. I don't know what the tier 3 looks like, and I'm trying not to spoil myself. I try not to, like, spoil myself on what they look like before I get them. But yeah, I was so happy when I got the tier 2. Actually, we want the spell tag on. Oops. Okay, sorry. Making sure that was all set. I don't think I need that lore yet, so we'll just use a rare candy. Take a risk in Astro Barrage. Or in Fillet Away. Fillet Away boosts my attack, special attack, and speed by 2 stages. It's like agility, nasty plot, and sword stance all rolled into one. Yo, Dredgen, what's going on? Welcome on in. How you doing? And of course we lose the stat boost right away. C'est la vie. Alright, I'll take this now. Trying to decide if I want Ice Beam on him or not. It's just like, if we take Ice Beam, we struggle to hit Steel types. I don't think I'm going to take it. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's really good. But I think in general, I'm just going to probably be like Terra normaling Hyper Voice. That's an awkward combination to fight for us. We're still fine. What are you up to today, Dredgen? I don't think we have anything hatching for like epic or legendary, sorry. Yeah, we don't. And we're not going to be hatching any Arceus eggs. Tatsugiri's about all we're going to get. Just because I don't want to spend eggs on Arceus yet when it doesn't have its tier 2 or tier 3 variants in the game. I just want to hoard them for whenever they get introduced. But if we can get more plates, I'd appreciate that. A Tapu Bulu with 4 Rogue Balls. Oh, I got KO'd by the Sandstorm. Ah. Not worth resetting for, because it would have been tough to catch anyway, but still. Would have liked to have a chance to try. Alright, there's Quiver Dance, taken to Sweet Scent. Sword Dance instead of Fury Cutter. Yeah, we weren't gonna get it down to sturdy anyway, but... You know, I'll learn Recover for now until we get No Retreat. Or until we get a Shroom for No Retreat. And hopefully we actually get to keep the stat boosts from Fillet Away for a couple floors this time. Nope. Immediately no. That's alright. Let's try this again. Try to keep the stat boosts. Yeah, just to be sure we keep getting the double battles. I think now Corn Forcer just clears everything except for like a Tinkaton. If we come across Pheasantipity too, we'll worry about it, but... This is why setup moves are really good in Pokerogue, or one reason at least. Yep, there's a Tinkaton I was talking about. I wasn't trusting we'd be able to get a Flayaway off and that the Astral Barrage was actually going to get any KOs. Literally left it with 2 HP. Oh well. Alright, Mountain. As I said, in Mountain, we kind of want an Ogerpon. We're missing some forms for Ogerpon, so it'd be cool if we could find it. I'm fine with that. Are we in the 90s? Yeah, we're in the 90s. Okay. We can put that on Wordier, yeah. And then what was the mint? Relaxed. I know Arceus, we're still missing some natures on Arceus. Relaxed is one of them. All right. If I wanted to win the run, I would not do this. But because this is going for more completion stuff than winning the run, here we are. But because it's a neutral nature, now we're going to take the Soul Dew and put it there. That's going to be an event I definitely want a little later on once I start completing more things. It's really good if you're missing hidden abilities. It can help you get that. If you want to perfect some IVs, it's really good. And then it can also give you natures you're missing. But I don't trust any of my Pokemon to beat that Arceus. So yeah. All right, it Terastallizes there. Soundproof. I forgot that's an option. Okay. That's too bad. Why does Noctowl take Hyper Voice better than a Mamoswine? I mean, I know why. It just feels wrong. There we go. Silk Scarf will help. Man, they really neutered Fearow. It used to have Moxie as a passive, and they changed it to Speed Boost. It's a shame. Alright, that thing doesn't have Sturdy. We get chipped down a little bit. Okay, that's 20. I believe that's 20 on Tatsugiri. Yeah. Still hoping for that tier 3. I will be so happy if we get it this stream. It has like Earth Eater or something, so Earth Power actually is not the play. Yeah, Aggron with its passive is actually a beast. Trying to get through it, unless you have a fighting move. Not happening. Oh. Arguably the best mystery event in the game. Like, this mystery event, it's been nerfed twice. Like, it's been nerfed multiple times, and it's still one of the best. It's insane how much value you can get from this thing. Do we need ground? Rockbug, Ghost. No, we don't need ground. Okay. That's too bad. I think we've gotten 2 plates this run. If I can keep getting 2 plates per run, I'm actually going to be pretty happy with that. This is just an item, right? Yeah. Okay. No suit buff? Alright, now I can start putting them on Arceus. Sure, that works. Alright, with that, I'm gonna... Oh, that's 17,000? Alright, I'll just wait. And then I'm gonna take the IV scanner. It gets it out of the rare ball pool. So we're slightly more likely to get the plates. It's not much, but it's a little bit. Okay. I was really hoping it wasn't raining here since we're fighting Team Aqua. It's just... Yeah, even with having a neutral nature, this is going well. I'm not going to take Judgment, though. Just keep spamming this until they make me stop. This is an Astral Barrage, though, because of the Palisand. And then I want to grab another lure if I can. Yeah, I'm going to take X special attack. Just to try to make sure we're okay. I'm pretty sure we'd be fine even without it, but this might help us not, might help us get that final bit of damage on things we'd have to hit a second time. But with it, I'm not going to worry about the dire hit. Maybe I should have worried about the dire hit. Oh, right. They put the rain down. Wondering why they were going so fast. I can take the Mega Bracelet. Gets it out of the rare ball pool. Thunderbolt would be helpful as well for like the 165 fight. I'm thinking we wouldn't be able to hit steel types, rock or fire types super effectively. I'm going to take that just to get out of the pool. Let's roll once. Sure. I'm going to slap an Ether on Hyper Voice soon. Yeah, hopefully everyone is having a good start to their weekend. This is our last day of fundraising for type 1 diabetes research. I've been diabetic for over 30 years. It is a huge part of my life. I try to do this fundraiser every single year, but doing something like it for pretty much my whole life, ever since I was 6 or 7. We've had a very good fundraiser this month, so thank you all so much for those that came through for that. Really appreciate everyone being here, just hanging out. We will be doing another fundraiser again next year during the month of November for Diabetes Awareness Month, but also on St. Patrick's Day, which is the day I was diagnosed with diabetes. So that would just be a one-day thing. Don't know what we're going to do exactly yet, but we'll be around for that, unless something goes horribly wrong. This past year, we did Mario Kart Double Dash speedrunning. I was trying to learn to speedrun for that game. So that's what we did this past St. Paddy's Day. Okay, don't know what we'll do next year. We'll see. In terms of non-fundraising stuff, starting next week, we're going to be playing Pokemon Lazarus. I have not played it yet. I want to give it a shot. So we'll be playing through that as well. I will be continuing to work on and release Pokerogue guides. I have one outlined. 2, I have, one outlined, one after that I want to do, that I don't have outlined, but I kind of have it in my head. And then I have an endless series I want to work on as well and release. And then I have a idea for a short series as well for Pokerogue. So I'm hoping to start getting them out. The first one next week at some point. potentially tomorrow night, depending on how tomorrow goes. Since I already have it outlined, I just have to record and edit it. Which hopefully wouldn't take too long, but you never know. And then I'll start working on the other things. Nope. Still need the T3 for Tatsugiri. I should start dumping stuff into that. Man, if we weren't forcing double battles all the time, we would struggle to hit level cap. Which, like, makes sense. It's Arceus. Yeah. That was a useless reroll. Do we have anything cool in here? Not really, just basic berries. I'm not super concerned about, like, this single egg voucher. Not at this point, anyway. Early on in your account, those things are great. And fly away. Yeah. Keep putting in Tatsugiri. Help it get fast to its next egg faster. Gonna be so happy when we get to tier 3 for it. I'll take that now. Actually, I can Terra for this and then... Yeah. Like, we were on 120. There's no reason not to Terra. I am going to take a quick break before we move on. I want to run some ads so people don't get ads when they come in. Thanks for hanging out so far today, guys. We'll be back. We'll be finishing up this run and then probably starting another run before I got to head out for the evening. Yeah. Yep, so we got a little bit of time. So I will be back. Thank you so much for hanging out so far today.
Killer What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
All right, thanks for sticking around, guys. Let's get back into it. I forget, did we already hatch that Tatsugiri egg? I think so. Yeah, we did. Okay. Not gonna worry about Eviolite. I mean, it's on the Swadloon, which, yeah. I do want to try to make sure I get no retreat on RCS before the 145 fight, though. I don't think we really need to recover anymore since we have a Shell Bell and 2 leftovers. Alright, that should be fine. I do like Hisui and Samurott quite a bit in Pokerogue. I love abilities, or like moves like Ceaseless Edge or Stone Axe, the ones that do damage but also set up hazards. Especially Ceaseless Edge, since you can put a multi-lens on it and get multiple layers. I really, really like it. I don't think it's good per se, but I enjoy it. Can be. I mean, it breaks sturdy and stuff. Fillet away into event. Unreal. Poison sting into poison. Alright. Yeah, G-Max Orbeetle is actually, like, semi-bulky. Okay. The rain did not help his Volcarona. Nice. Yeah, there's not a lot here. I mean, Infestation. I'll put Infestation on Swadloon just in case we need it later on. I should have put it on, what's his face? Tatsugiri. There we go. If we can get one more Tatsugiri egg by the end of this run, I'll be pretty stoked. Which, I mean, should definitely be doable, since we have 3 Soothe Bells on it. I think 2 is a little greedy. You know what? I'm going to take this now for the no retreat. Okay. As long as the Kingdra didn't, like, go after the Tatsugiri, I was pretty happy. Okay. I was so panicked for a second. I couldn't remember if we were going up to 145 or 165, because I did not want to fight Archie on the seabed. Not at all. That's helpful. Okay, maybe I'll take like a special attack or a dire hit if we see it. Okay. Let's just... I mean, the, where's the Mystic Water? Mystic Water goes on you. You get those. We'll put the last ones there. Yeah, I'll take a dire hit. I'm not really scared about this. Yeah, I mean... Yes, it has Torch Song, but we're also on the bottom of the seabed. So. Alright. We remember this thing as soundproof. Oh. Yeah. That's going to be a problem at 195. 195, we might switch to Tatsugiri as our lead. Oh, right, soundproof. We just talked about that. Come on, Kuth. Do better. Careful, Mint. Is that one Arceus needs? It is not. Okay. I'll take the Dynamax Band then, just to get it out of the pool. Again, we don't have anything that can G-Max or Mega, but... I always give these guys money. I did find out if you have 5 amulet coins and give them money, they'll give you a Shell Bell. Which is kind of neat. Alright. We actually maxed out experience alls as well right there. So now that should help our chances even more of finding plates. I'm just going to assume that getting 5 amulet coins probably isn't in the cards at this point. Actually, I guess I could just Terra. No reason not to. Yeah. Would have sped it up by like a turn. Cave, volcano. Like, volcano leads to beach where it can be raining. I'm gonna go cave. I don't usually go cave, but I don't want to risk rain on the beach. Against Archie. I'll take that, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Again, I'm still hoping for like one more plate. One more plate this run, I'll be pretty psyched. That we need. I should clarify, one more plate that we need. We have found 3, though. That's pretty good. Oh, I should have put that on. What's its face? Yeah. Just gonna go steam eruption to this. Okay. I think. Yeah, 1,000. Oops. That was enough for a Tatsugiri egg. Sweet. So that'll hatch at once. Oh, that'll hatch right before the Elite Four. Very nice. No, we're gonna... Oh, shoot. This is actually weird. Because Exploud probably has... soundproof. Okay. That was a weird one. Like, it's a normal type with soundproof, so the only thing we could hit it with was... Earth Power. And then... I'll do this. I don't know what I just hit. Pretty sure it's not what I wanted. I think it was like an X move or something. Ooh. Cryogonal's pretty specially bulky. Out of curiosity, Cryog. Yeah, 135 base special defense. Emergency exit. Okay, good to know this thing can't emergency exit out of here. That would suck. I guess in some ways that would be abusable, but... Yeah, I really don't want to go to the lake against Archie. I'm gonna guess it's probably not raining in the Badlands, so we'll go here. Sandstorm is still aggravating, but we have 2 leftovers to deal with it. Wow. I didn't think Mudsdale was going to live. Dang. Starting to feel not having that nature a little bit. We'll do no retreat here. And then I'll elixir and transfer berries over from Rabombi after this. I kind of like they added the admin right before the 165 fight as a warning, but also like a way to get level capped. No one really has electric moves at the moment. I'll roll this once. Okay, Soldier doesn't help because we don't have Modest Mint, but we'll put on Tatsugiri. The reason I'm not terastallizing here is because I think we have a gym leader at the end of this biome as well. I'm going to try to get through this without terastallizing. The big thing here is going to be the Kyogre. Yeah, there it is. No? Alright. Do we need a Timid Mint? No, we don't. I don't think we need another Shell Bell. I'm just gonna... I don't want a max order to last that long. We'll take it anyway. Alright, yeah, you have Sturdy. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there's a regular lure. We can start getting double battles. Those will probably be the last lures we get for the run. Oh, no, I should have Terra'd. We saved it, and I forgot to Terra. It's fine. Just so I feel better that I actually used it. Mountain. Alright, still hoping for Ogerpon. It'd be very late and we're unlikely to get anything from it, but... no, I don't want to do that. You never know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're getting another Tatsugiri egg this run. Oh, once. Blah. I guess if we hatch a shiny one, we can, but... Yeah, we'll take this. Calcium and Carbos, perfect. That's what we like to see. Two very important stats on a special attacker. Okay, so it doesn't have sturdy. Not that Hyper Voice was going to one-shot it anyway, but... Okay. Dire Hit will last us through the first Elite Four now. Gonna Ether. You probably don't need it. Just in case. Okay, as long as he didn't start with like Hawlucha, we were probably okay. Yeah. Hawlucha would have been a little rough. Sure. Alright, easy enough. Just on the off chance we find something cool. We found a Cosmome yesterday in here. That was kind of neat. All right. Magnet, no. Quick Claw, maybe there. I think this is who we faced in the last run. I think the Steel type trainers after this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is who we faced in the last run. Alright, one down. Just save that. Yeah, there's the Steel type. Which should be okay. We have Earth Power. Obviously not going to hit the Skarmory. Yeah, Astro Barrage is actually going to do more to the bugs. Okay. Ah, right, it's you. Okay. And the scariest thing here, well, that's a little spooky just because we don't have like a multi-lens. But the Excadrill that's going to come in, we're not going to be able to one-shot. I'm going to be honest, I didn't even think we were going to get it past its boss bar. Let alone trigger sturdy. There we go. Why is it giving me small hope we'll get another Touch-a-Geary egg? Sure. Oh, Tatsugiri. Do you know how irritated I would have been if they just randomly threw out a tier 3 Tatsugiri? Since trainers can have shiny Pokemon. That just would have been so disrespectful. Alright. And now I think we have Kieran. Yeah. Oh, he's a Poliwrath instead of a Politoed this time. Can I not use Hyper Voice? That's such a pain. Okay. At least it didn't stick around for long, but still. This isn't going to do much, and then this should do fine. Easy does it. Now, my question is, do I want to have Tatsugiri go first against the rival? Answer might be maybe. Yeah, I think I do want to try it. Let's make sure we set it up like that. I'm actually going to move some stuff around because we want both leftovers there, both shell bells there. I'll just take an HP up. Gotta put on you, but... Okay, that's a fine start. Yeah, just gonna Terra now. We might need it to punch through the Rayquaza. I do love how consistently Tatsugiri can get through this fight, though. Like, on its own. Yep. I can roll once, try to find a plate. No. Alright. That's too bad. We don't have a Master Ball either for Eternatus. That'll be interesting. Oops. Yeah, I should go with this. That's 198. All right. I think I'm going to put the shell bells back on you. Same with the leftovers, because you're a little beefier. Never found the evolution item for him. Nope. Alright, I can still afford an ether. Good. Alright, this fight might have to be reset, but... Okay. So we gotta give a sacrifice, and that's an easy sacrifice to give. It's just Swadloon. Yeah. It's gotta recharge, so we'll fillet away. There's no way it outspeeds, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. And we still have the Dynamax. Or we still have the Core Enforcer. Oh, it's so close. Cool. Pretty smooth overall. What do we get? 3 plates from that run? I think it's what it came out to. Let's see. Right now for forms, we are at 492. This probably puts us above 95%. Yeah, 95.1. Yeah, we got 3 forms there. Pretty wild. Again, 25 forms left. They're going to take a little while. We can get Tatsugiri Egg. Alright, we did get one by the end. What do you know? I'm actually going to wrap it up there for the day, guys. I got some stuff I want to get done before I head on out tonight. Thank you so much for everyone who came through today, supported us throughout the entire month. We're raising money for type 1 diabetes research. And I probably won't be back tomorrow, but we should be back on Monday. And hopefully, I'll see everyone then. Have a great one. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
And we